letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Good roll. Alright, maybe I'll take one more day off, and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. This blinding sunlight is such a pain. No way I can get a nap in this weather. Good roll. Alright, maybe I'll take one more day off, and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Phew, good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off.
Tainari's place. Tainari's place. Ah! Here it is! Sino! Sethos! Looks like the whole gang's here. Oh, and Layla's here too! But, oh, she doesn't look too good. Did something happen?
Ah, Paimon, Traveler. It's good to see you. I'd welcome you like a proper host, but I'm a bit busy at the moment. Apologies. No need to look that worried. My observations indicate Miss Layla's condition has improved quite a bit. There's no danger to her mind. She's just fatigued and needs some rest. Excuse me for a moment while I blend some calming incense.
All right. What happened was, Sethos and a few members of the Temple of Silence rescued Layla, who was out in the desert trapped in a state of delirium.
She had to be rescued? Oh, that sounds bad.
That's all you're gonna say about it, Sino? I mean, we don't want people jumping to conclusions.
That's all I can say about it. The person involved is unable to explain what happened to her, so we're...
Sorry. My head... still dizzy. The moons... The moons...
She's been repeating that phrase over and over again, but she can't seem to remember what happened to her.
We tried a few things back at the Temple of Silence, but we couldn't recover her memories. Her symptoms are kind of similar to researchers in the Satyavada life state. So we brought her to Tainari, to see if our veteran forest watcher had...
Tainari is pretty much our last option, so let's hope he can help.
Well, the good news is, even if restoring her memory is a no-go, we can help with the headache at least. Jur was in a similar state when we found him. Delirious and mumbled. Sorry, I should give you some context first. We should let Miss Layla get some rest. Come with me, you two, and I'll introduce you to the other victim of this incident.
Good idea. I'll wait for Tainari here and keep an eye on our patient.
All right, then.
Who did the Ajalenok nut offend? I just don't get it.
Hey, Jer. Still musing about Aji nuts, huh? Want me to have Sino come over and tell some jokes? Might help distract you.
No. No need. I'm done. Oh dear. Another master of puns.
One of Sino's card buddies, actually.
I think I might just take that as my cue to head back to the desert.
Hold on. So, what's the deal with the Agilenok nuts? Other than the bad Sino jokes.
We'll get to that. But first, introductions are in order. This is Jer, a member of the Temple of Silence. And you remember the Traveler, right, Jer?
Of course. I'd never forget a participant in the Rite of Duels or the hero who saved Sumeru.
Awesome. Could you go over what happened to you one more time, Jer? Our valiant hero is gonna help us get to the bottom of this. Might as well join since you're here, am I right? Just hear him out. You're gonna want to uncover this mystery once you do. I'd bet on it.
Well, I was on an expedition in the desert not too long ago, when I got caught in some quicksand. Later, it became obvious it wasn't normal quicksand because instead of sinking to my death, I fell into an undiscovered ruin. In my panic, arms and legs flailing about, I suspect I touched some things I shouldn't have. Because in that brief moment, an enormous amount of information came surging into my mind. I would hesitate to even call it knowledge, because my brain had no capacity to process the information. To use an analogy, it would be like trying to stuff thousands of Agilenok nuts into a small water skin without it bursting. Sorry again with the Agilenok nuts, I know.
It's fine. We're getting to that part of the story anyway.
True. Well, just as I was on the verge of madness, a single phrase broke through the storm of thoughts in my head. It was a man's voice saying, "Don't eat Agilenok nuts."
What?
I know it's hard to believe, but that's what happened. I was saved by the phrase, "Don't eat Agilenok nuts." I'm not sure. I'm not even certain it was a man's voice. It's hard to remember now that I've been repeating it so much myself. Anyway, the good news is I no longer feel like my head is going to explode. Of course, the bad news is that phrase has been stuck in my head for the past few days.
Wow. But doesn't it have the opposite effect? Like, the more you say don't eat it, the more you want to eat it?
Yes, that's exactly right. Whoever the voice belongs to, I don't know what his deal is with those nuts.
Well, the world's a big place. There's bound to be people who don't like sweet stuff.
I suppose. Strangely enough, I'm starting to think the voice belonged not to a man, but a cat.
A cat? How?
That's the question, isn't it? What would a cat be doing in an abandoned ruin like that? Just as my mind was reaching its breaking point, I could have sworn I heard the sound of a cat guiding me to exit. But when I came to, all I saw was endless desert, and Sethos shaking me in a desperate attempt to wake me up.
I'll admit, it was pretty terrifying seeing you like that. Staring off into space and mumbling about Agilenok nuts.
You sure don't sound terrified.
Sorry. It's not that I don't care. It's just kind of hard for rambling about Agilenok nuts to sound menacing. Now, what Layla was saying, on the other hand, that is much creepier. Exactly. The unknown is what breeds fear. Agilenok nuts are familiar.
Well, we don't know that for sure. There could be a whole other world inside an Agilenok nut, with a moon of its own.
Huh.
Agilenok nuts are not to be underestimated.
Right, yeah, of course. Won't catch me disparaging the mighty Agilenok nut.
Huh. So, a similar thing happened?
Yeah, I think so. I was in a hurry to rescue Jer, so I put a marker on the incident site so we could go back and investigate. When his condition stabilized, we doubled back around to check and... Exactly. Multiple victims with the same symptoms at the same location. It wasn't hard to conclude that something is seriously wrong with that place. So, after we got Layla out of there, I had the Temple of Silence put up a warning sign at the scene and send patrols to watch the area. Speaking of, Sino, Tainari, and I are going to head back there and investigate once Layla is stable. So, as per usual, you're here, that's for sure. But there's another reason I want Sino, and because the story doesn't end there. Right, Jer?
Oh, yes. Where was I? The Ajalainak nuts butted in and I... Right. As I followed the cat noises, the voice said something else. So, there are those from Tula who still... I thought that was strange, of course, because, well, was the voice referring to me? Records of my ancestry are rather sparse, so I'm not sure if my bloodline even traces back to that place.
That's right. The temple and the home of Tainari's people. Plus, Hermanubis, who Sino and I both as the temple's current leader. If something strange happens in the desert, but it turns out, a lot of people have a horse in this race. And I'm not leaving and see? Knew you'd join. But yeah, that's all we know about Jer's situation. Tainari should be done on his end. Let's head back and check on Miss Lay.
There are records in the temple.
Yesterday, a total of 5 dusk birds.
How are you feeling? But don't speak if it's too taxing.
It's fine. I feel like I haven't slept in 2 days. So, pretty much back to normal.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's your normal?
Traveler, Paimon, I thought I heard your voices earlier. Oh, and,
Huh? You don't have to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong.
No, I just mean... I think my head was kinda muddled earlier, but I know you're trying to figure out what happened to me, and I want to help, but... I really don't remember anything.
Does your head still hurt?
No, I feel fine. The incense you made helped a lot. I'm still hearing those words in my head, but it's just... all I remember are those words. One moment I was heading to the stargazing point I'd calculated, and the next, I was... How many moons are there in the sky?
Sethos, did your friend Jer suffer from memory loss too?
Not really. His memories are blurry, but there aren't huge gaps like this. He remembers touching something. Someone talking, a voice mentioning Tula, and hearing a cat lead him to the exit.
A cat.
Did you hear it too?
Huh? Now that you mention it, I think so. It was so soft. I thought I was imagining things.
Which means, at the very least, what the two of you experienced while escaping the ruin is consistent. A single sentence repeating in your heads, and the faint sound of a cat.
Still not a lot to go off of.
Agreed.
Oh, is your head hurting again, Layla?
No, I was just thinking. Maybe my memories are blank because sometimes my friends and classmates tell me about things I don't remember doing. Or, please, I don't talk about it a lot because, well, I don't even, so
Ah, I see. Well, but I don't think we need to dwell on that for now. We're gonna check out the site of the incident for ourselves, so that should help us come to our own conclusions.
Then could I come too?
Sure, but on one condition. You need to be in tip. If your condition isn't stable enough before then, we'll have to figure out something else.
Of course. No problem.
Well, I'm more concerned about Tainari. You sure you'll be alright in the desert?
You say that like I'll evaporate on first contact with sand or something. Call it curiosity. If this concerns my ancestors, I want to figure out what's going on. Anyway, as long as I take things slow when the sun's out, I should be fine with the right preparation. Besides, it's a good idea to have a doctor on hand in case of emergencies.
So long as our doctor doesn't become the emergency.
Well, if that happens, I suppose I'll just have to rely on the kindness of my entourage to haul me.
All right, well, that all sounds good to me. Let's meet in 2 days like we agreed. Jer and I are gonna head back to the Temple of Silence to do some research in the meantime.
Sounds good.
What about you, Layla? If you feel like you need more rest...
No need. I've asked enough of you as it is. Besides, I feel a lot better. I should make it back to my dorm, no problem.
You sure? Don't push it too hard, or you might end up sleeping.
Don't worry. I have other things I need to do anyway. Like letting my advisor and classmates know that I'm fine. If I don't get it all done, I doubt I'll be...
I'm not so sure that's... a much better idea. Thank you, Traveler. Of course, if anything starts to feel off...
You'd better listen to him, Layla. Or he'll feed you tasteless slop as a punishment.
Punishment? You're the one who caught a cold. You're supposed to eat light when that happens. Besides, with your nose stuffed up like that, you couldn't taste anything to begin with.
Huh. Is that so? And here I thought it was an intestinal issue.
Should have seen that coming. You're off the clock, so...
Oh, brother, not this again.
Don't worry, Paimon. I understand. If you want me to stop, then...
Then?
You'll have to call a plumber. Tell them someone's gotta pipe down.
This is getting more insufferable by the second! Put a sock in it already, please! Paimon's done with this game. You win, okay? Let's just get out of here. Please.
All right, you stay safe. I'll try to stay sane.
It seems your jokes have improved with practice, Traveler.
Happy about that?
Absolutely. Finally. Someone...
You know what? Kale's helping out the academia, but I haven't had the chance to check on...
Hold on. I thought you were having me over for dinner.
moons. Moons? Nuts? Are the moons going nuts? Oh no! Looks like Paimon's caught the brain bug too! She can't stop thinking about those two things! Oh, Paimon's gotta clear her head. But how? Aha! Got it! The cafe over there! Why don't we head over for a quick pick?
Sorry.
Wait, is it because of all... Oh, sorry. Hey! Well, she'll just have to show you her... You sit tight and take care of Layla, Traveler. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere in the meantime.
She's pushing herself again as always. Saw right through me, huh? I apologize for the sudden emergence, but I didn't have any other option. Well, so, for our sake and your safety, allow me to fill up. That's right. Layla was already in bad shape, stressing about her new. By the time she realized the danger she was in, it was too late. Quicksand near the ideal viewing spot? Looks like Layla's been under a lot of pressure lately. But why would quicksand? Well, all in all, looks like a... Oh, Layla. What? I think this door can be opened using the device next to it. Just like I thought. Ugh, what was that? My head. It hurts. Is Layla waking up? No, that's not it. What's going on? It's too much. I don't understand. The ground is... Where am I? It's spinning. How many moons are there in the sky? How many moons are there in the sky? Okay, information isn't rushing into my brain anymore. That's good. How many moons are there in the sky? My head hurts. But there are no more dark spots in my vision. And I can see in front of me. How many moons are there in the sky? What's going on? How many moons are there in the sky? Isn't there... A cat? I think there... I'm not hearing things. It really is a cat. How many moons... Does it want me? Well... And so, I followed the cat's cries to find my way out. It was quite a kind creature. It didn't even leave until the other me started to wake up. Thinking back, it all started when I touched... I've heard fellow students talk about it before. Sometimes it's just a minor inconvenience, but other times devices... of course. Still, carrying an umbrella doesn't mean you can't get soaked, so just... No need to thank me. You and Layla are about to head into dangerous territory together. Well, I think that about sums it up. And just in time. Your coffee's here.
Traveler? A little help over here?
Did...
Wow! Paimon didn't even know she had such an... Ha! Does that mean since Paimon bought this coffee?
A beverage that puts people to sleep. Better saved for work.
What? So you can nap on the job? Who does that? Huh? Beep boop. Oops. Oh, hey them! Kame! Nice to see you! Oh, and you too, Marak!
Sorry. Hope we're not... Miss Layla?
Oh, I'm fine.
I see. And we woke you, didn't we?
No, he didn't.
Wait, where are you going? You just got here!
I'm going to do what I came here to do.
Which is?
Buy coffee beans.
Huh? You're going too? Marak! Fine. Run off with him. See if I care. Well, looks like I get you to myself. It's been a while, hasn't it? So, a busy life of adventuring for you, and a busy life of academics for... Oh, is something wrong? The desert's not always the friendliest place, that's for sure. And from the look on your faces... don't force yourself to talk about it, of course. But I've worked on several projects in the desert before. So if there's anything I can do to help...
No, I don't have anything to hide.
Well, lucky for us.
Yes, you have been quite sedentary recently.
Excuse me? I've been going about work as normal, thank you. And...
I do the amount of work that is...
yes. You and your... Now look what you've done. I've lost my train...
The problem in the desert.
Wait, you were listening earlier? Oh, we're giving the silent treatment now?
Continue, Miss Layla. I'm curious as to how this
What did I tell you? This one doesn't have enough to do.
Alright.
Could you still use some extra hands on this investigation team of yours?
Huh? You want to join, Miss...
That's right. I think my experience studying desert mausoleums could be of some use here. Al-Haytham's expertise in ancient languages could be helpful too. Besides, I consider you all to be my friends, and friends are supposed to help each other out.
Wait, I'm involved in this now?
Oh, please, I know you. Half the battle was over the minute you said you were curious. We couldn't stop you from joining if we tried.
Well, you've got me there. Besides... This suitcase of yours has been jumping at the chin. Mechanical life forms might also feel homesick for...
Huh. Now that you mention it...
That could prove useful.
You're sure you want to come with us?
Oh, I'm sure. All the more reason to recruit as much help as possible. It's important to count on friends. Our pleasure. It's a plan, then. All right, we'll head back to... This one hasn't been on a trip in a while. Chances are, he doesn't even remember how to pack a suitcase.
I'm not worried. It'll get done. Somehow.
Would it kill you to help
I do help. It's called moral support.
Oh, of course. And I am ever so grateful.
Goodbye, you three.
We'll see you soon! Oh, and Kaveh, your coffee beans! You were too busy glaring at Alhaitham.
Well, we're pretty close to the academia now. I should be fine. Thanks for the coffee, Paimon. I feel much better now. Right. I'll follow the doctor's orders. With the blessing of the stars, I hope we all get a good night's sleep.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
laid bare.
Easy money.
pure gold.
Really?
Looking at the map, we should be getting close. Speaking of which, the closer we get, the more Paimon's heart feels like it's beating out of her chest. Excitement. Yeah. Oh look, it's Tainari and the others. Everyone's here. Yeah, the desert's a pretty harsh environment. Hey everyone, we're here.
Ah, right on time. You don't need to worry about me. It's not too hot yet, and
All right, we're just waiting on the two people Miss Layla mentioned, and then we'll be set. He's staying behind. If we don't make it back after a certain time, he'll be in charge of rescue operations.
You can count on me.
Nice! You thought of everything!
Oh, and Cyrus said he'll be in Aru Village, so he's also available if we need help.
Haha! Amazing! Having people to watch our back is making Paimon a lot less nervous.
Yeah, I did. After hearing about what happened, my advisor gave me some time off to rest. So, my studies are on hold for now.
Then, does your advisor know you're back in the desert to investigate?
Yes, but I was only allowed to come after I mentioned...
Quite the reputation you've got there, Sino. Something wrong? You haven't said a word this whole time. Are you in a bad mood or something?
No. Being skilled with words also means being a good listener. I'm just reflecting on what you're saying.
Oh, Hatham! Kaveh! Ha! Over here!
Darn it. I was just setting up a brilliant...
Yeah. I'm sure you'll find another chance. The important thing is, our scribe and our renowned architect are here at last.
High praise. But wait, why am I renowned and not him? He's just as famous as Sino, Dia, or Nilu.
That just means your level of fame is even greater. How could a lowly scribe hold a candle to you?
Lowly scribe? Please. All those strings you pulled to get those new books from the House of Dana? What do you call that?
Borrowing.
Uh-huh, yeah. The House of Dana bends over backwards for just anyone, does it?
Send a report to Lesser Lord Kusanali, then. Let her know someone at the Academia is abusing their position.
Hey! I never said abusing!
Impressive verbal sparring, as always. Oh, hello to you too, Marak. So, I say we get this show on the road. No sense delaying the inevitable. No need. We're in this together, remember? Sure. This is the entrance, yeah?
Yes.
Perfect. Then if we're...
I hope everything goes well.
I'm quite flattered. Paimon's mouth is full of sand! Ugh. So that's what falling into quicksand feels like?
If this was quicksand, we would have struggled to breathe. No. I think this was regular sand, and we didn't...
Agreed.
In other words, sounds like a you problem, Paimon.
only one.
Ugh.
Ha! See?
What? I'm the only one with sand in my shoes? Yeah, right.
Take it easy.
Whoa! There are monsters here? You didn't say anything about that.
Probably means Dee didn't run into any. Because we're just unlucky.
Not the best sign of what's to come.
We'll be fine. Let's just use up all our bad luck. Build it.
Lake Bear.
Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Busted. Oh.
Well, that goes without saying.
Fair point. There's just one problem, though. The only way forward is through that door.
Oh! Is it time to hunt for a key? Paimon loves this part. Don't worry. With our adventuring experience, we'll find it no problem. Let's get searching!
Marak, wait!
Take it easy.
Marak, this isn't really your old home, is it?
No idea what that means, but Marak does.
So,
Well, with Marak leading the way, we should be safe, right? Good thing you decided to join, Kaveh. Otherwise, our investigation would have ended at that door.
It was nothing that I did. You should thank Marak instead.
Hold on. At this rate, Paimon's gonna lose her title as best guide to a mechanical suitcase. Aw, thanks. Hey, Yep.
Well, no weird mental symptoms so far. I'll take that as a win. That said...
There are 3 doors here.
So, we split up. Divide and conquer. No pun intended on that last part. I swear.
Yeah, that might be our best option.
Good idea. And the minute things go south, we go back the way we came.
Ooh, this is... calls dibs on the Traveler!
Huh. This takes me back. Last time we were in the desert together, the 2 of you came all the way out here to gang up on me.
Oh? Sounds like someone's holding a grudge. Just what I like to hear. If you're still hung up on that last one, just name the time and place. And we'll have ourselves another thrilling...
This chamber is huge. I can't even...
Oh.
What's wrong?
I seem to have stepped on some kind of... stone slab.
Huh. There's a pattern on this. But it's... Huh? Look! The shape seems to match the markings on the ground over there.
Let's slot it in and see.
And we have a match. Looks like we need to find the other 3 broken slabs.
Let's search the area, but be careful where you step.
Ooh, got one! Ouch, but watch out. The edges are kind of sharp.
Got the 3rd piece! We just need one more... Huh. Look! A cat! Could it be this...
I don't think we need to worry about startling him. He doesn't seem afraid of...
Yeah. If anything, it seems like he wants us to follow.
Keep up! Keep up!
Oh, he led us to the last piece. Who's a good kitty?
I never thought I'd hear you say something like that.
You've clearly never heard how the professor talks to his tomatoes, then.
Alright, well, that's that. Now, we need to figure out how to get rid of all this dust.
Behold, the great Vayu Viastra.
Be honest. You've been waiting to say that for...
Just...
Huh. It's a picture of...
3 Hermanubises?
That can't be right. The ears aren't vertical.
Oh, true. And the looks fall short.
A goat, an ibis, and a crocodile.
Oh, wow. Our botanist knows more than just plants.
Riveting observation. I was just thinking. These three figures look a lot like the 7 pillars of King Deshret.
That's right.
Our what now?
You sure about...
Just kidding. But what I meant by that is, these were Hermanubis' colleagues back then. The middle one is the Goat King Harashef, Minister of Ministers, the god Amun's most trusted chancellor. Records say he was the deputy king of the Desert Sands, chief among the 7 pillars.
Someone even more impressive than Hermanubis? I wonder if that ever got his... Sorry, couldn't resist.
Okay, that was a good one.
Wait, really? I've got so much more where that...
Where were we? This is Sopik, the Crocodile King, captain of captains. As the name suggests, he was a And finally, this is the Ibis King Thoth.
Your memory's pretty impressive. I bet...
A scribe. Did he manage archives then?
Wait, that's all Al-Haytham does? I never knew being in academia...
Well, that's how his friend put it, anyway. But it does...
Well, I don't know much about the academia, but the temple's records say he represented the wisest aspects of King Deshret.
He must have been quite the impressive man.
Or creature, depending on how you look at it.
Still, why are these three the only ones represented?
Maybe because the 3 of them were...
Huh. Kinda like us.
Oh yeah! Maybe we should have someone inscribe...
Or we could just take a picture. Anyway, no more distractions. Huh. Doesn't it look like there's right...
Huh. There is.
Looks like the Ibis King...
Give me a sec. The ministers are unvirtuous. But my end is not humanity's. Hereby bestow upon you all. Wait, so... They went to Aru?
It doesn't sound like it was their idea.
The far side of eternity is said to be the final land.
Yes, and based on the right... This gift he bestowed upon them seemed...
Which means...
Huh. Yep, not as good the second time.
What? Impossible.
Well, looks like that's all we can learn here. Should we keep going?
Yes, no time to waste. Keep up.
Nowhere to run!
Let's nip that in the bud. Can't see?
Move or be moved! Jeez, who knew a suitcase could be so fast? Marak is nothing like this when it comes to housework. Hey, wait up!
A scout's job is to take the lead. Just let Marak figure it out.
Easy for you to say. I'll be the one doing the repairs if something happens.
Why don't you go scout ahead then?
When I think of a comeback, I'll let you know. Oh, what is it?
Looks like...
Let's get it out then. Oh, it's a stone slab.
Let's take...
Huh. Looks like this part of the picture goes over there.
In that case...
All right? And let's look around. Hey!
I thought Marak was helping.
Oh, so you do know what that word means. Great. Are we supposed to just sit back while Marak does?
No,
Exactly.
but I can. See? We could be more efficient, I agree. I'll...
Found one! Good teamwork. Looks like we found them all. The pieces fit together, but we can't see what's on them.
Turn around.
Huh?
Look.
Oh, I've seen this before. It can create... Come on, let's... Hey!
Don't worry about me. If I...
Oh, you don't want to be in the way? Then sit right in front. Sight clear. Done. Huh. That's one big cat. And there's a shattered crown. I think it's
Look, there's writing too. The Ibis King answered the young noble. But the fragile crown, here I leave the name.
Gudars. I've seen that name in a history book before. He was a young noble who sought to save his realm. And a king...
That's right. Although, during his long reign, he betrayed his family and the nobles who... But by then...
Seems like a common occurrence.
Different people, same mistakes.
The writing mentions the ibis.
So far, what's depicted on the slide, in which case, this cat is either a proxy for the Ibis King, or exaggeration is a common method ancient records use to highlight. And as we know, Layla and Jur both heard this.
You're saying the Ibis King?
I'm saying we can't rule it out.
Wait, there it is! The cat! Ah! Marak went after him!
The cat showing us the way forward.
Okay. Huh. The cat's...
Yes, but look where he led us.
Oh. Another slab. It... Oh, by all means, take your sweet time. Wouldn't want you to overexert... Huh.
Seems to be a different... The Ibis King answered the gin-blooded dancing girl, but enemies plotted to kill her close kin. Here I leave the name.
The Temptress of Woe?
You've heard of her?
Of course. As I recall, she was given as a gift to the tyrant king of Gurabad. After getting her vengeance, she reigned as queen for many years, until...
That's more or less the version I've read as well. It seems this queen also had dealings with the Ibis King.
Yeah, but at the same time...
And he doesn't seem like a villain either.
People are complicated. And the same is true of the servants of the gods, no matter their wisdom or power. Let's reserve judgment for now and keep moving.
Oh, Paimon meant to ask earlier. Have your memories come back, Layla?
No, sorry. To be honest, nothing. Besides, my focus is the stars. So I don't.
Guess that makes us the senior researchers in this scenario.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah. But for such a big place, it sure must have been boring to live in ancient times.
Now that you mention it, I've heard some people used to draw. Some might even make them transparent to better it sounds so nice. Wait a second. I think I...
Huh? How is Paimon supposed to do that? Oh. Alright. Sit tight, everyone! Adventurer Paimon will be right back! Okay, so, there's nothing super special up there. Just a couple of shelves, tables, jars, and scrolls, and a whole bunch of dust, dirt, and sand. You really want to search through them? Well, when you put it that way, come on then. Let's see what we've got. Paimon's hoping for something super...
Thanks. I think that's everything. These seem old as well, but the heck...
Right! Let's arrange them in chronological... Okay, now let's take a look.
Maybe this person fell in by accident, like Mr. Jur and me.
Yeah, maybe. But they don't sound super worried about their situation. So, either this person's an ace adventurer...
An optimist, huh?
That's right! You're detailed, and this optimist seems super obsessed with exploring...
Well, it's almost magical how... I only wish that magic could last a little longer. Oh.
See? And all this talk about seniors and juniors? Whew, he sure talks a big talk for...
Huh.
What is it?
No, I was just thinking. And, I mean, it's good that he helped treat his companion's wound. But it didn't... I don't know. Maybe I'm...
Yeah, if you're both in this dangerous situation... If it were Paimon, she would write down the name of every single person she was with.
Actually, I find Paimon's that way.
Whoa!
Well, I learned that from Madame
Oh, no, it's fine. You taught us something, so you're our teacher. Anyway, from the looks of things, the student who let these... Whoa, hang on. The Ibis King.
Sorry.
Jeez, not again. Anyway, Nefer's, a friend of ours, and she's...
Well, that's not too surprising. Most people, legend has it, King Deshret ruled the desert at the head. He also left behind treasures for future generations, which now this message indicates that, but to think it's we don't know when these notes were written, but didn't?
Yeah, the notes made it sound... Also, the mention of this form...
I'm not sure.
Oh, this is the last page. Well, sounds like they made it out.
Wait, but it's...
Huh. And the notes did make it seem like... Maybe he wasn't one of the 7 pillars at all, but some kind of con artist. Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
I think Paimon raises a good... Alright, I think that's all...
Oh, it's Marak!
Hello? Anyone up there?
Yeah,
You know, sound travels just fine in an empty chamber. Of course, if you're shouting to express your excitement at being reunited.
Yelling like this is kinda exhausting.
Wow, we all ended up in the same place, huh?
Yeah.
Indeed. Or as I like to call...
Just say it.
Alright. Because it's spice to sweet brew again.
Oh, hey, that's a new version.
Oh, wait, what?
What are you looking for?
A place to sit and read my book.
Oh, great.
Well, looks like everyone made it through. Let's take this chance to get some water, rest a...
Yeah, let's debrief.
Okay, so we all learned a lot, but...
Yeah, but one thing's for sure. Hey, Sino. You're the current representative of Hermanubis.
Of course. Just let me Just kidding. I can't.
Jeez, Sethos. Did you set him up for that one?
Sorry. Hermanubis isn't like the Ibis King. He can possess me.
Oh, truly? Does that mean he's gone? I would have liked to...
The cat! It speaks!
Of course it speaks. In fact, it is not an it at all. You do me a...
Esteemed cats, sir?
Oh, this little contraption is still here.
Contraption? No.
Which means you do his assistant a great offense.
Huh? Well, I didn't mean... I wasn't referring to this Marak, but rather the thing that operates it. King Deshret was quite partial to it. I have forgotten what it was called. It must have had an official... it's not important. Marak's a fine name. Even better than the original, if you ask me. And the remodeling, quite well done indeed. This Marak looks much happier in its current form. Oh, and the components should have model numbers written on them. You can...
This cat talks.
Quite the one-sided conversation.
Is this what the Ibis King was...
He seems quite eloquent.
Ha! I knew Marak.
Let's see, what page was I on again?
That all went over Paimon's head.
Hello indeed. For you to know my name. Yes, I was not mistaken. You are special among, but you are all guests. It is only, come then, this way. Welcome to my humble abode.
Oh,
I fear it's not quite what it used to. In fact, it has long ceased to be my home at all. It belongs to the Such adorable creatures, aren't they? Take the one I'm borrowing here, for instance. Anyway, tradition dictates that a special guest such as yourself be presented with a... Alas, it's a first-come, first-served basis, you see.
what? So the treasure...
Treasure, you say? Yes. I have the power to grant gifts inaccessible to the masses. The only requirement is, of course, my questions were given unto me by King Deshret, who in turn received them from what causes our rise and fall? What determines...
The more he talks, so...
I see. That...
Another who
Oh, so that's the...
priests, and after being imprisoned within Aru, I could, on occasion, take the form... No conversational skills, what now? Humans like you who stumble in...
Hold on! We're getting off top the 3 questions you just mentioned?
That is
And we're in.
nostalgia for the past. And our king, he was such a proud, solemn man in those. He watched us speak of the present and the future, of the wisdom we possessed, or we were his proud retainers, confident in our belief that yet King Desh... In fact, from the beginning, Al-Ahmar would insist the Dendro...
like a
More like a card.
Alas, that's... And I always in the end, but subjects... So it was... of course. And let me tell you, chess is an... In fact... No, not...
What is even Has he, like, started to lose it after being...
That does happen to prisoners serving life sentence.
Speaking of which,
I doubt he's doing...
just what I wanted to hear.
What is the meaning of this? You doubt my words?
Oh, no. They're not questioning you, Lord Ivan.
Wait. Yes. Well, before I entered Aru, King, the first person who caught my eye, I asked him. I found his answer quite interesting. So I bestowed upon him the power to... The second human, I asked her. I found this to be another fascinating response. So I granted her the
But both of...
Now then, young one, riddle me this.
I'm just an observer.
A clever I do not wish to comment either. It is all in the... My only wish was for their answers to be... As for the final person, her fate remains to be... I asked her, as you... But, alas, wait until her...
No wonder there was no third step. Or perhaps...
Well, it's not as the remaining... Besides, but sometime, if that young...
Wait, so...
Of course, it is... That young man had such a singular...
The author of those...
Yes, I think that... In truth, I was unsure whether I should grant him... He was, of course, exceedingly clever. Too much power could be dangerous in the hands of...
Oh, he turned you down?
Yes. He said he... I still remember the look in his eyes. Nothing stood out per se, and I could not give an exact reason, but on instinct I just knew. It would not end well to get close to a man like that. So, I tricked him. Stick close to your companion, I said. Only the descendants of Tulatula can come and go as they please. Leave...
So, does that mean his companion wasn't a descendant of...
Oh no, that part was true. The lie was in the other half. I saw that his companion was exhausted and was concerned Sandik might leave him behind. Or worse, that some other... Oh, and speaking of, Sandik's companion had the same blue hair and pointed...
Wait, does that mean...
Indeed. When Hermanubis...
So the person you protected...
Yes, yes.
Could I...
Of course. I have nothing...
Did you also save me and a man?
I did. You two were quite unlucky, Bump. So I replaced that knowledge with... Of course, the sun...
How many moons are...
Yes, that was the phrase I used in your head. I forgot the other one, though. Both were spur-of-the-moment decisions, so no need to dwell...
Oh, I see.
As I said, young one, you are... If you're inclined to return the favor, perhaps you could turn off... There's only so much a cat's paw can do. So I'm afraid this is something I must leave to you. Or... Oh, splendid! Such is the fate of things here. Day by day, for that reason, the gifts of bygone eras, be they tied to your blood or disrespectful? I simply make the most of what I have. Besides, our king has been
Oh, are you talking to the Goat King?
No, Croco, he's pestering me for another game of chess. Says wishful thinking, if you ask me. If we counted one push-up for every loss, he'd owe me... Of course, that's just a rough...
It appears that's something you like.
I suppose so. All right, then. Time for me to extend my winning streak, and for you all to head home. In truth, deep down, I know even the answers to those 3 questions will... But that is for me to reckon with.
Excuse me, do you even know what time it is? I've harvested 3 crops of tomatoes while you've been gone.
You're exaggerating, Professor.
I'm making a point.
The sincerest apologies for keeping you waiting, Professor.
See, that's what I call man.
Nope. It went way smooth.
I presume the investigation is complete then. Oh my, if you've read the work from the Vahumana Dashan, you would know that perhaps he softened up a bit in his old age, and...
Or perhaps he just didn't have... See?
How do you even know that's what Marak meant? That could have just...
In any case, there's a lot to be happy about. We figured out what happened to Layla and Jur?
Yeah, I never expected... I've always thought of myself as just an ordinary student. I never would have...
Come to think of it, our ancestors might even have been friends at some point.
Huh? You're right. Maybe I should take a trip back home.
Oh, I was just throwing that out there. I wouldn't want you to go to the trouble.
It's fine. My advisor gave me a... Oh, wait. My study topic. I haven't made any right.
Couldn't you help her,
Huh? No.
Me, you say? I'm from the Spatamar Darshan, and I don't think that Nephis... All I have to offer are my homegrown tomatoes. Although I suppose it's not impossible. I can ask a few old friends...
You really don't have to.
Hardly. A few passing questions while we water the plant?
Thank you so much.
Of course. Now it's getting late. Some say desert nights are the sun taking mercy on us after...
Take it easy. 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 Take it easy.
Hey, ready to do some quality assurance?
Wonderful.
Yep, all you gotta...
Locked on! Locked on!
Hear the echoes of the valley! Knock him down.
Show no mercy! Charge!
Let's fly!
Open fire! Bullseye! Get to work!
An engraved names echo!
You two! Tight! Yeah! Look out below! It's justice o'clock! Yeah!
Fire in the... Knock him down.
Let the mountain's veins boil! Lolene! East Papa! Get him! Zero incoming!
Take me up! Locked on! Locked on!
Yeah! Zero incoming!
Fire in the hole!
Kapow!
Let's fly!
Locked on!
Bullseye!
Bullseye! By my spark, the night burns! It's justice o'clock! Headbutt! Show no mercy! Charge!
Game's up! It's over.
Let the world collide!
Be sanctified.
Quietly now.
Time to shine! Strike a...
Here comes the catch. Busted.
Don't be nervous! Just relax!
Bow your heads. Let the mighty be humbled.
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
Let's see! She might feel a little hit! Let my name echo in song!
Gotcha.
Silence! The tides beckon.
Don't be nervous! Just relax! Shower me with... Time to shine!
With one heart, we pray. Here comes the catch. Busted. Overruled.
Strike
Quietly now. Things are about to get... For the everlasting forest, receive my blessing.
Laid bare.
Let the world collide!
Busted. Yoo-hoo! Lush as the moon.
Transfixed. Everlasting as the moon. Overruled.
Let my name echo in song!
By the frostman of old. You gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Witness my rise.
Showing you!
Pinnacle of excellence!
Stop that! Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Settle down.
Be sanctified.
A dash of frost!
Showing you!
Bow your head.
A burst of flavor! A little...
Let the world come!
Game's up. Quietly now. Power.
excellent!
Busted. Mine to wield. Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
A little a burst of flavor. A dash of
He might feel a little prickly.
Quietly now.
The audacity!
Here comes the catch.
The pinnacle of excellence! Off to the breather!
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Ring cutter.
A little
A burst of flavor!
Strike up! Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power.
Let my name echo in song!
Juice on the loose!
Use of force authorized.
These are about to get done.
Annihilation mode.
Insulation chamber into the shadows.
Save yourself.
Busted.
Use the force.
Time to test the bomb. Move it.
Resistance is futile. Save yourself.
Let's see.
Gotcha.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust up.
Yeah. Ready.
Resistance is futile. Save yourself.
Insulation chamber.
Quietly.
I swear, it's for medical research.
Game's up. So hunt them down. Loaded.
Use the force authorized.
Here comes the catch.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Transfixed.
Use the force authorized.
Busted.
Annihilation mode. Insulation.
Resistance is futile.
Laid bare.
Save yourself.
Gotcha.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Everlasting as the moon. Overruled. Game's up. Busted.
Preparing for dust up.
Transfixed. Quietly now. Overruled.
Defensive mode is...
Use the force authorized.
Here comes the catch.
Annihilation mode. Cleanup sequence.
Transfixed. Gotcha. Laid bare. Quietly now. This is where you fall. Transfixed. Gotcha. You were about to get done.
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up.
Busted.
Insulation chamber.
Quietly now. Everlasting as the moon. Laid bare. Here comes the catch. Busted.
Use of force authorized.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Annihilation mode. Overruled. Clean up here.
Use
Insolate.
Gotcha. Quietly now.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Ultimatum protocol. Transfixed.
He might feel a little pain.
Witness my rise. Overruled.
Busted.
Let's see.
Things are about to get dicey.
Annihilation mode. Transfixed.